What is up YouTube? My name is Terry. Today we'll be doing a double unboxing on the Nike Sacai VAPORWAFFLE. If you're new to this channel, I make weekly videos on sneaker reviews and styling tips. If you're interested in these topics, make sure to subscribe to my channel. Like always, I'll be talking about the shoe briefly before I start into the 4-part reviews, which are the comfort, pricing, fit and aesthetics, then followed by with the on-fit video. Alright, now let's go. Just a month after the last VAPORWAFFLE release, Nike and Sacai is back again for another round, this time in the film red and tour yellow colorway, or should I say the Aussie green and gold color. Following the successful collab from last year, Nike and Sacai have done it again, this time with an even more innovative design with more experimental elements. As you can see here, the design inspiration of the Sacai VAPORWAFFLE came from the classic Pegasus from 1983 and the Nike Vaporfly, which is a combination of the past and future. From the box, we have the signature orange shoe box with the vintage Nike logo cut up on both sides. Going from the front, we have the suede overlay protection around the toe box and a thin mesh layer that goes all the way on the upper of the shoe. On the outer side panel, you can see the dual Nike swoosh logo up here. One being the leather, which is stitched on top of the mesh, while the oversized logo is painted on top of the shoe, going all the way down to the midsole. On the inner side, you only have one swoosh logo, which is the leather one. Moving over to the laces, we have the twin laces, green and black for the film red, and the black and white for the tour yellow. They also come with an additional pair of laces that is thicker than the original. Jumping over to the double shoe tongue, we have the Nike Sacai branding on it, and the other one being the Nike Sportswear stating made in Vietnam. Underneath that, we have the streamlined midsole, which I believe is the same one as the Vaporfly, where the upper design was inspired from. Then we have the Pegasus bottom. The only difference is the extra large foam in the middle that is sticking out further away from the bottom foam. At the first glance, I thought it would not feel very good on feet at all, as the mesh upper is really thin and feels like plastic fishnet when you touch it. Also, I'm a bit worried about the disconnected midsole not being stable enough. However, after putting these on feet, it feels a lot more comfortable than I expected. Just be mindful to put socks on because you can see through from the side panel. For the fit, I would recommend to go true to size. It actually fits the same, although it looks a lot bigger than your normal size 10 shoes. I got both of the colorways from Supply Store, which are retail at $250 Australian dollars each. Still very surprised to this day that I've got both of these colorways from the raffles. Considering how limited they are, the technology that they put on these runners, and the design work that they've put in, I think the prices on these are quite reasonable. Although this is the fusion of the two running shoes from Nike, but the VAPORWAFFLE is definitely not a runner, but a sleek lifestyle shoe instead. Comparing to the predecessor, these look more daring in terms of the design and look. I believe it is due to the huge success from the LD Sacai Waffle. They were able to experiment this even more. I wasn't really a big fan on the tour yellow and the film red at the first time, but I think these are starting to grow on me. Like, I can tell they really put thoughts on these color combinations, and they can really make a great statement piece for your outfit. They also kind of reminds me of the Balenciaga Triple S due to the size. They look bigger because of the way that they've constructed. Okay, now we're done with the review. Let's move on to the on-fit video. And this is all for today. What are your thoughts on the Sacai VAPORWAFFLE? Which colorway do you prefer? Let me know in the comment section down below. If you like my content, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. It can really help the channel. Hit the notification bell button so you won't miss my new update. And finally, thank you for watching.